Imagine walking up to a world where the noise has finally stopped. No cars, no planes, no distant hum of the power grid. The silence isn't peaceful, it's heavy. In the first 48 hours, the lights of the world begin to flicker out. Power plants run out of fuel, and the grid collapses into darkness. Without pumps, the subways of New York and London begin to flood. Water rises, claiming the veins of our civilization. Within a week, the first survivors of our era face their greatest test. Domestic animals, once pampered, must find the wolf within. But for many, the transition is too fast. 1 month in, the cooling pools of nuclear power plants begin to evaporate. Without human cooling systems, the invisible fire begins to leak. Plumes of radiation drift across the empty plains. Nature doesn't notice, it simply adapts. By year 10, the rooftops of skyscrapers become hanging gardens. Birds carry seeds to the highest balcony. Concrete begins to crack under the weight of silent roots. The glass windows of the great towers start to fall like crystalline rain. Gravity is the only law that remains. A century passes, and the maps we drew become useless. Rivers break their banks, following paths they took thousands of years ago. Dams crumble, releasing walls of water that reshape the valleys. The artifacts of the digital age are now just shiny junk. Satellites, the eyes of our world, begin to lose their orbit. They streak across the night sky like dying stars. No one is there to make a wish. The oceans begin to heal from the scars of industry. Fish populations explode in the absence of nets. Whales reclaim the shipping lanes as their private highways. The air becomes crisp and clean, stripped of its carbon weight. But the monuments we built stay stubborn. Mount Rushmore will outlast us by 7 million years. The faces of kings and presidents stare into a world that forgot them. Deep underground, our nuclear waste remains hot and lethal. It is the only thing we left behind that still has a pulse. Is this the end of the world, or just the end of us? The Earth doesn't care about our names. It only cares about the cycle. As the 1000th year approaches, the forest has won. Steel bridges have collapsed into the rivers below. They are now artificial reefs for creatures that never knew a car. The plastic we discarded is being buried under layers of sediment. Futurologists will find a thin layer of colorful stone. The techno-fossil layer of the human epoch Anta. We were a blink in the eye of the planet. A brief, loud moment before the long sleep. The stars look down on a planet that is once again wild. Is this our destiny? Or is it a warning? The future is coming, with or without us. Wait for the next era. Wait for the silent return. The Earth is patient. We were just a guest. Now, the host wants the house back. The mysterious future is already written in the soil. Can you hear the silence calling? It sounds like home. The legend of humanity is fading. Only the wind remembers. Sleep well, Earth. Your time has come again. Continúa with 140 more similar scenes for full duration.